boys and girls, just please permit me a moment. I need to say a couple of words. First of all, teachers and administration and just everyone that's here, you need to know that I had a dream when I was about 10 years old to meet the Prime Minister, and I long have forgotten that dream. And then about 3 weeks ago, the phone rang, and a man said, "Mr. Davies?" And I thought, uh-oh, what's happening here? And he said, "The Prime Minister would like to meet with you." And I thought, oh, I'm in trouble, or I've done something that's going to be recognized. And I said to the man when he said that, "Oh, yes." And I looked at my arms, and there was big bumps showing up on my arms. Have you ever had that, goosebumps? I was just, and they said, "But it's a secret, and you're not allowed to tell anyone." So, except for Mrs. Essex, Mr. Manning, and my wife. And I had to keep a secret. So I apologize to anyone where there was any confusion on where I was going to go or what I was going to do. But I had the opportunity to be invited to the Prime Minister's house with my wife and hang out kids with his cat. He's a beautiful big gray cat. And we talked about education. And I want everyone to know that people came that were leaders of big businesses and educational leaders, the Canadian Teachers Federation, professors from all sorts of universities, and there was something in common. And the Prime Minister and his wife and all sorts of leaders from the country came and met with us personally, one-on-one, and they said, "Thank you to all of you, kids for learning, kids for listening to your parents, and listening to your teachers. But the value of you teachers is literally unbelievable." There were many tears shed in the presentations that were made. I was there with 9 other teachers from across the country, and it's unbelievable what your teachers do. We're talking about excellence. It's your kindergarten teacher up till 11 o'clock at night planning out the next day and cutting things out and writing your names out on your work that you've drawn. It's literally unbelievable. It's humbling. All 9 of those teachers, 4 of them asked me personally, could they come back to Anderson School? They all love Anderson School. I have a name tag that I wore the whole time that said Glyn Davies, Anderson Elementary School. And I told them about you. They know Mrs. Price by name. They know Mrs. Hayes by my name. You're amazing, and keep doing the little things well. We're so proud of you. You look at this gang of amazing kids that have gone out into future years. They're going to be examples of Anderson Eagles. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Is that true? A teacher, a principal, well, when I started teaching, yelled at me. I was at a big sporting event, and he said, "Davies, what are you doing now?" And I said, "I'm just a teacher." And he walked over to me, Christina, come over here. And he said, "You're what?" I said, "I'm just a teacher." He says, "Teachers change this world, teachers!" And he screamed and yelled, and the whole crowd, instead of watching the big game, were watching this man yell at me. I got 2 things happen in the last week, 2 weeks. I met that man after all these years. I met that man. And we hugged one another, and I had tears rolling down my eyes, and I told him the story. I got an email while I was in Ottawa from this young lady, and she wrote an email, and she didn't know it. I cried when I read it. It said, "You're not just a teacher." And I won't tell you the rest of what she wrote, but it'll be up beside my desk forevermore. So teachers, keep doing what you're doing. We're all just part of the team. We've got our administrators and all of our leaders of the school district backing us. Kids, keep doing your thing and have some fun. And let's keep being the Eagles that we always have been. I'm blown away. I literally am very shy and quiet outside of school, so I just want to go high when there's things happening. But also, it's really important that we support these young people and help them follow their dreams. And so thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.